Good afternoon, one and all. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from the MCG. Today we bring you a practice match between Hawthorn and Brisbane. It's pre-season footy and our first opportunity to take a look at some of the new players on these sides and to get our first tentative guide on what the season ahead may bring. Here come the teams. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. I'm going with the Lions. I think they're a better side than many have given them credit for. If they can take the game on and give their forwards enough supply, they're every chance.
Thanks for those thoughts, Harf. Time for some last-minute instructions as the captains meet in the middle. The rucks staring each other down. Meek wins the first hit out. Newcomb onto it. Warple throws it on the boot. Punched away. Wilmot leading from the front. The kick is precise. A chance to clear now. Unable to complete the mark. McInerney, Neal, under pressure. Payne moving the footy laterally. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
It's already looking like this will be a stoppage-heavy game, so it's tailor-made for those who thrive on getting their hands dirty.
Good ruck work. Warple. That's skillful. Moore could have a crack at the game's first goal.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
He probably had a bit more time there than he thought.
Zorko to bring it in. Answorth with a chance to run. That is suboptimal, to say the least.
They should already have put the first on the board, but no harm done if this goes through.
Not a good kick. In fact, it might be going out on the full. It is. He's made a bright start. Short passing in the back line is risky business, and that's why. Ginnivan, he's been penalised for incorrect disposal. The kick's gone nowhere. Lays it off. McInerney in the right spot at the right time. Wilmot working hard and presenting well. Dunkley on a lead. Fletcher can run and carry. Sicily cuts it off. Just has to hit a target. Good disciplined defence. Chol, he shut him down. Thought his way through it. Have they weathered the storm? He doesn't waste many. They've given it up. Takes the short option. That's well played. Kicks laterally. Hardwick in some space on the wing. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That play should have resulted in a shot at goal. Chips to halfback. They've turned it over. He's completely shanked it. He lost his radar there.
Missed the target by a long way.
McDonald, within range, can make them pay. Can he find a teammate? The Lions have been caught napping.
Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Flirting with the boundary line. Andrews got a fist in. Meek, it's a bad miss.
Missed one he should have got and let him off the hook.
Taking no risks with the kick in. Answorth works hard to present. That's a well-placed kick. Payne marks in the back pocket. He's hit up the lead. Ignoring the corridor for now. Watson, what's he got on offer? By hand. Moore takes them on. Uses his pace to great effect. Harassed into an error. Starcevic heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Answorth in the clear. His field kicking is normally first rate. Fletcher gets to the front spot. Well played. Can he impose himself on the match? That's careless kicking. Some people can't kick that far. Rayner, McCluggage, hacking it forward. Sicily doing what he does best. Got the handball away. Day. Through the centre square he goes. Weddle, Warple, farms it out. Fletcher runs onto it. McInerney, desperate to win it back. He's been busy so far. Drops the football. Bailey, Hipwood takes a beauty.
They should be on the board with a goal.
The Lions will be in front of his accurate. He is. The Lions on the board first.
It's a big play from a big player. The contested mark was superb, but it wouldn't have counted for much without the finish.
D'Ambrosio, Warple. They've given it back. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. That's a bit of a waste. Joel appreciates that delivery.
Straight in front, should not miss.
Goal coming up.
When that first one goes through the middle, it really helps to clear your mind of niggling little doubts and anxieties.
The Hawks in front now. The big men fly. Warple, Day, Rayner leads his opponent. The defenders will be nervous. Sicily takes an excellent grab. Meek gets his kick despite the heat. Day has a vice-like grip. Looking to get it down there quickly. He's not having a great time of it. Gunston stripped of it. Chol. Through it goes, and they extend the lead.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Hawks having a good patch. McInerney wins it out of the centre. McCluggage is a clearance beast. Hipwood heads towards goal and does not let them down.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
Good match so far. The Hawks in front at quarter time. Positives for both sides and a great game in prospect. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
There's little to separate the teams on the scoreboard, but you'd have to say the margin should certainly be greater given the discrepancy in inside. Feels like a matter of time.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. McInerney gets his hand to it. Ashcroft, Sicily, Bailey's team out again. Some indirect ball movement here. Quality delivery by foot. McGuinness has found some space. He's just about kicked the cover off it. Gunston got to the right position and hung on. They'll compete inside the 50. Bailey went bang. Joel, Meek, was that a legal disposal? The Lions have won it back. It's there!
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
The Hawks with a bit of breathing space now. Meek slaps it out. Newcomb takes the safe option. McDonald working hard and being rewarded. They've had the better of the contest to this point. The kick lets them down. He's been industrious. Bailey with a chance to relieve the pressure. Archie, that's good work rate. Honours the lead. What can they build here? Impey got in the way. Chol might be just outside his range. Bangs it long. Lester tries to spike it out of the danger zone. Answorth puts his head over it. Fletcher couldn't mark. Andrews, Dunkley takes the hand pass. Impey wins it back. Great mark. Long ball in. Andrews read that well. Well-weighted kick. Can they get it forward this time? A chance to clear now. Ginnivan heads them off at the pass. Another forward 50 entry. That's great footy. He's had little impact so far. Joel gets to the front spot and can line them up.
They're happy if he can halve the contest and bring the Crummers into play, but those hands are looking sticky.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
He's beating them on his own so far.
The Hawks with 2 on the bounce. Meek has probably got the points at this stage. Dunkley took him high. Big ball to be won here. Punched that like he meant it. Ashcroft trying to get it out of the danger zone. Fletcher is hard to beat one-on-one. They'll take the patient approach. The kick is precise. Fletcher, Meek gets there first. Lays it off. McDonald breaks the line. Here's a chance. Steadies, fires, and misses.
He certainly would have expected to kick that one, but he's got to put it out of his mind now.
Leicester heads to the pocket. Bailey makes position. The Lions not at their best so far. Leicester needs a good decision. Fletcher dangerous to leave on his own. Morris in the clear on centre wing. Archie, Weddle read that one right off the boot. Day can run with the footy. Warple, he's everywhere at the moment. The Hawks moving the ball well. Meek, a bit of friendly fire. McInerney gets to it first. Disciplined defence called for and provided.
A few people in the crowd thought that should have been a free for deliberate. They're hard markers.
Bailey presents in space. Takes the short option. What can they muster from the back half? Careful ball movement. Can't hang on under close attention. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. McInerney with a deft tap. Newcomb, Day, navigated the traffic. This is promising. It's in good hands now. He struck it well. It's a goal.
A few heads will start to drop soon if they can't turn the tide. They're right on the edge.
The Hawks have taken control of it. The big men fly. Ashcroft is there in the clinches. Fletcher, Rayner running in support. Sets a task for the forwards. Ashcroft is the target and he marks.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
No trouble at all.
Great team goal. They keep playing like that. They won't.
The Lions haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. McInerney with a deft tap. Day, Dunkley intercepts. Gets the kick away. Manages to find a teammate. Bombs it in. Ashcroft wins the contest hands down.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
They really need this. He's equal to the task.
Some good ball movement there created that opportunity, and a cool finish as well.
The Lions will not go away. McInerney wins it down. Ashcroft turned over. He'll drive them inside 50 yet again. Joel, strong grab.
He's been unbelievable. That's his 4th contested mark.
For a boost just before the break. This is very close. It's a behind.
Gee, he'll be disappointed with that, but he'll back himself to make amends if he gets a chance.
Wilmot with the footy. Can they get something going? They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions and short passing in the back line. Searching kick. Joel had his name written all over it.
Normally a reliable kick. Can he make this one count?
Goes with a check side, but it's narrow.
I think he was within his rights to have a crack from there, even though he'll be disappointed with the result.
Wilmot tasked with the kick in. Rayner in the clear. The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Lions have had more ball, but they've had fewer inside 50 positions applying, of course. But they'd be well served to get the footy inside 50 quicker and give their forwards a better chance.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. It's been a great duel between the two big men. They've put themselves under pressure. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Can anyone take a mark? Needed to be clean and wasn't. Gunston snares the loose ball. Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees. Ginnivan says thank you very much. Quick snap, and that's a goal.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Hawks on the board first after half-time. McInerney with a deft tap. Ashcroft, you can't question his commitment. Archie is the man on the spot, and he's marked. They need a mark. Lohman read it well and claims the mark.
His goal so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Snap it goal, good-looking kick, it's home.
They've got to find a way to get him into the game. We know how damaging he can be.
The Hawks by 2 goals. McInerney wins it out of the centre. Berry. Hipwood, that one was always his.
He hasn't looked like missing so far, so I'll back him in here.
Hipwood, he might be the one to lift them. He might be the one.
A contested mark and goal, exactly what the doctor ordered.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. McInerney slaps it out. Berry. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Archie, it's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
He's finally on the score sheet. Been quiet today, but he made that one count.
All tied up on the scoreboard. Punch clear. Berry charges onto it. They're putting them under all sorts of pressure. Sicily saves the day again. That's a strong mark. He's struggled to make an impact to this point. Wilmot saves the day. And they're away. Moore takes an excellent grab. Can he hit a target? Weddle is in the clear and marks uncontested. An opportunity here. He's a smart player, but he hasn't struck that as well as he might have. Only a behind.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
Joel couldn't reel it in. I've liked his game today. That's an uncharacteristic mistake.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
Leave him alone at your peril. Great finish.
The Hawks have responded to the challenge. Punch clear. Berry on the same page as his ruck. Ineffective kick on the non-preferred. Drops the football. Watson dishes it off. Gunston provides some run. He hasn't hit the scoreboard yet. He has now.
If they can get up ahead of steam, they'll be hard to stop. That was a terrific passage of play, culminating in a great goal.
The Hawks are having a lot of the play and making it count too. Meek wins it out of the centre. Nash, Warple, he'd have paid it to himself. D'Ambrosio doing the grunt work. Look at the desperation. Couldn't get an effective disposal. Archie thought his way through it. Barris may have just saved a goal. A good kick here and they'll be in business. That's an impressive mark. Watson, he loves to run and carry. A second bounce. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Fletcher has found some space. He's only had the one inside 50. Ginnivan clears the area. McInerney. He's got support. Zorko. Some indirect ball movement here. He's escorted the footy over the line.
The Hawks would arguably be sitting on a greater lead if they'd been a little more careful with the ball. If they sort that out, they'll be hard to stop.
McInerney has shaded the ruck battle despite the scoreboard. Can he impose himself on the match? Amon didn't need to be asked twice. That's an aggressive handball. He's put the foot down. Gets his kick despite the heat. Punched away. Andrews loves the hard stuff. Dunkley can keep it moving. Honours the lead. Seeking to maintain possession. Well played. Zorko. What's he got on offer? He's so clean with the footy. That's a bit of a gift. Slick hands. Ginnivan under pressure. Impey is pushed up. There goes the kick inside the 50. Leicester wins it back. Great mark. It's come unstuck. He's leading all comers for disposals. Andrews takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. Zorko. That's good work rate. What can they generate? Leicester with a chance to relieve the pressure. Ineffective kick. Going for goal, flirting with the post. We'll wait on the goal umpire. Only one behind.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
Zorko picking their way through. Starcevic marks in the back pocket. McCluggage makes position. He's been quiet. No wonder coaches go grey. It'll be a goal one way or another. Danger averted, frantic defence.
There might have just been a little bit of panic there. It was a nervous moment.
Can they get it forward this time? A chance to clear now. Sicily runs onto it. Joel, he's been a star today, and he's got it again.
This for goal number 5. He's proving the difference between these two sides.
He's got another one.
I'd love to tell the viewers who his opponent is, but I've got no idea because no one's been near him all day.
3/4 in, and this one's still up for grabs. Huge last quarter coming up. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Hawks are on a roll. They've been on top in a lot of areas, but the precision and speed of some of their ball movement has really stood out.
No second guess. Trusting each other. Trusting the game plan.
Meat gets his hand to it. Nash, long ball in. Zorko showing why he's such a good defender. The Lions might be about to start something. McDonald, they just keep kicking it back to him. That's not going to work. McCluggage plays the percentages. Fletcher gets to the front spot. He doesn't waste many. He's hit up the lead. Can he be the fire starter? This is good ball movement. Barris spoils. Moore harassed into an error. Can't hang on under close attention. Meek. Watson. Through the centre square he goes. They can smell victory. Bailey is there to thwart that play. Backs himself in. That's a well-placed kick. Fletcher should have done better. The Hawks have all the answers. He might have thought about the corridor. Weddle pushes into space and receives the footy. Warple working hard and presenting well. Sets a task for the forwards. Joel outbodied his opponent and took a ripper.
The crowd will tell the story.
The Hawks look like running away with it. There's another.
They've had to work for it, but they look safe now.
The Lions really need to respond now. McInerney, he's rucked superbly in a losing cause. Throws it on the boot. McCluggage has time and space. Morris has a way of drawing the footy. Penetrating ball. Weddle, we've seen that before. The Hawks are finishing with a wet sail. They've turned it over. They'll compete inside the 50. Sicily got a fist in. Cameron squeezes the kick. McCluggage, can he get a shot away? He's copped one high.
Would be an understatement to say they need this.
Finishing hasn't always been his forte, but there is nothing wrong with that.
Did they ever need that? Now to rest back the momentum.
Underway once more. McInerney with the tap. He's gone. Navigated the traffic. Rayner. Fletcher. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Barras wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Hardwick. Off he goes. They can't catch him. And they're out of trouble. Punched that like he meant it. Payne needs a good decision. Impey after it. McCluggage, Archie, Fletcher. He will surely make this count. He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence. The Lions are not gone yet.
All of a sudden, we've got a pretty important centre clearance coming up.
Nash, he's lost it. Fletcher. I've liked his game today. He's normally better than that. Gotta go now. His field kicking is normally first rate. McDonald, all alone in the centre square. This ought to end in a goal.
He's batting at 100% so far.
Watson can make it much harder for them here, and that's what he's done.
He hasn't had a big impact, but he's still found a way to kick a couple.
The Hawks are holding them at bay. McInerney wins it down. Fletcher looking to peg one back. Unable to get it inside 50. Delivers to centre half forward. Payne got to the full. Well-weighted kick. The interchange bench might be calling after that blue. He had prior opportunity. He's having a dirty day. It must be his birthday. Big ball to be won here. Joel takes the mark and can extend the margin. Maybe he could have gone himself. Leicester hasn't seen a lot of it. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. One behind only.
He'll be itching for an opportunity to make up for that.
Looking for a quick transition. Quality delivery by foot. And they're away. Gunston, within range, can make them pay. Bombs it in. Ginnivan, that one was always his.
He just kept drawing the footy. That was his 5th mark.
The margin grows again.
Some great work there to create the easiest of goals.
The Lions are looking disorganised. McInerney got his palm to it. Fletcher, a good kick here and they'll be in business. Morris, he's struggled to make an impact to this point. That's a waste. He's stolen a march. Barras can run with the footy. They've found the magic formula. Zorko says thank you very much. Meek takes an excellent grab. He's kicked it high. McCluggage with a big fist. Ginnivan only knows one way. McDonald. The Hawks have had the hit out they're after, and they're looking in good order for the season proper. What were the main differences today, Half? The Hawks
were the better team for most of the day, and their contest work is certainly in better shape than their oppositions. They're an interesting watch this year because they really could do anything on their day, but can they find that all-important consistency?
Thanks for your contributions throughout the day, Half. That brings out...